Hi everybody, this is Doctor Who Season 3, Episode 4, Part 9 of the Daleks Master Plan, and this episode is called The Golden Death. This is another Reconstruction episode, so please be aware, as normal. We're actually nearly finished this. There's 12 parts to this story, and yeah, so we're pretty much 3/4 of the way through now with this episode, so it's not too bad. I ended up actually watching 8 of these in one day. I watched like 2, had an hour off, watched 2, had an hour off, went a bit mad with it to be honest, but I was really enjoying it, so I managed to get through quite a lot in that one space of time. So without delay, I'll just get straight on into it and we'll see what happens. I always wondered actually if we'd ever go to ancient Egypt in one of these. I know we had the Capaldi episode where there was the pyramid, but it wasn't proper really.
Barbic Shed, the recovery of the Terranium core is your responsibility.
I welcome
This guy, I'm so surprised he's actually even still alive at this point.
That's very strange.
Why does he do that a lot?
Why should they choose to wait
They've got a plan.
and face us?
That's quite impressive, isn't it?
Well, as the pyramids are the 7th wonder of this ancient world, I should say the word impressive is rather an understatement. But
Yes, you could be right. Well, have they finished it, do you think? Doesn't seem to be anyone around.
mind passing
It's probably
me the
Sunday.
back, boy, please?
No, there's not much cover, is there? If the monk's TARDIS lands this side,
That's a good
of the pyramid,
point,
we should see it
actually.
easily, however it disguises itself. No, I think I'll take a look from up there. It'll give me a better view.
Well, bloody hell, like, if this aired every, I don't know, Saturday, 6 o'clock, once a week, this story would have taken 3 months to televise and complete. That's crazy. That's like an entire season, but it's one story.
Now, please excuse me.
Well, look, oughtn't we to take the initiative and go and meet the monk?
Oh, my dear young man, I have no intention of leaving the TARDIS unlocked. And another thing you should know. You realize I had to strip the whole of this mechanism down before I could put it
And
right?
as
For how long
Susan
you
said,
going
there
to
was
be? Oh, I
21
don't
different
know.
combinations
Anyway,
to get
I
into
just
there at
somewhere,
the
but
start.
Be careful, you know. That monk could be very harmful if he wants to.
Oh, don't worry, Doctor.
Honestly, a pharaoh, actually. That's what I want to see.
It didn't work this time, did it?
What happened?
The monk's TARDIS, it usually blends in with its surroundings like the Doctor's should.
Maybe the monk didn't bother this time.
This may be, but I thought it was automatic. Anyway, let's take a look.
Daleks.
I knew we should have tried to get back to Kemble.
Are these guys going to think the Daleks are some form of god? Hello, sweetheart. You want, Baba?
Oh, that's finished. Now, let's go. I wonder where those other two are now. Sarah? Stephen? Yeah.
He's not a very good guy if he just goes to sleep, though. Was it exterminate? Is the doctor going to tamper with his now?
Murderers! Murderers!
What of the others?
I will journey to the next encampment. We need an army to do battle with their fire-brain machines.
Yes. And I will take
They've
my
took the
slaves
appearance
to
of
the
these
tomb.
Daleks extremely well.
Treasures that Pharaoh has sent for his journey to the afterlife.
Everything the slaves hold here across the
Oh,
desert
sweetie.
belongs to Pharaoh.
What are you doing?
While you were talking, I managed to find a piece of broken pottery. A bit of time, I think I can get through these bonds.
Good morning, my son. Dalek.
Wait! Don't fire!
Dalek exterminations will not be questioned.
This could help us recover the Terranium core. You would agree?
Oh, yes, I would agree, yes.
Then why have you arrived here?
Three time machines. Yes, well, the odd one out belongs to a certain doctor.
The enemy ship!
Yes, that's right, the enemy. I have an old score to settle with him, but I'm sure yours is the prior claim.
He is a friend of yours.
Friend?
No.
No, an enemy to end all enemies. Oh, I will, I promise.
And I need hardly remind you that the Daleks will reward failure on your part
Was death.
with elimination.
Elimination. Thank you. Elimination. Oh, you'll get it back. Have no fear.
But then
Is he
you'd
going
better
to
leave
run
at
to
once
his TARDIS and piss
and
off?
waste no more of your valuable time.
And I've been gone? Oh, bloody hell. Shit! Yeah, but isn't this going to make Sarah and Stephen, like, go to the wrong TARDIS?
Exactly, Doctor. Like mine. I could teach you a thing or two, you know.
Well, you know, my way has its advantages. The Egyptians thought it was a very good idea. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought it in here. I mean, as for your machine, well, it's probably disguised as a sort of block of stone?
Oh, Doctor, it's a pity we're having this feud, you know. Yes, you know, I knew there was something I had to tell you. I've come here to warn you about the Daleks.
Warn me.
Yes, I played them along their own game, of course, for quite a time, but they don't like you, you know. They don't like you at all.
Why didn't you? Warn me.
Well, you were talking at the time. I didn't want to interrupt.
Give your report. The time traveler has not made contact. He has betrayed us. Prepare a task force to attack. All the humans will be exterminated. I obey. Doctor! Doctor!
Stephen, look.
Interesting to see that Sarah's gone from Sarah Kingdom to just Sarah on the credits as well, actually. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, this is a great story. I think having the monk come back has been a bit of a stroke of genius, to be honest, because he's so good at doing this part. I'll probably watch the next episode, so I'll see you in a second. Bye.